Seems that most of you are here already, so let's now continue. But before that, do you guys have a question so far? Question or clarification? So this is now your chance to confirm something. All right, so I'll just ask you one by one. Mr. Reister. Mr. Reister, are you there?
Sir, wala pa naman akong makuha na question dahil very clear naman po.
Pwede nga. Okay, sige. Sabi mo eh. How about you, Mr. Brian? Mr. Brian Clark Daman. Any questions so far? Intindihan ko naman, sir. May naman eh. Ganyan eh, 50-50 yung mga ganyan eh. Alright, so okay lang yan. So I know that this topic is not that easy to understand. So kung sakaling hindi lang clear sa inyo, so you can always ask me anytime, okay? How about you, Mr. Barasi? Peter? Any question or concern or clarification so far? None po, sir. All right. How about you, Mr. Rayalin? Miss Rayalin Tapiawen?
None, sir.
Sure?
Wala po, sir.
Okay, sige. Sabi nyo ba't parang ganun? Kapag online, wala nagtatanong. Hindi ko alam kung anong kulang. Kasi kapag face-to-face, syempre madali magtanong. Ganito, ganyan. Madali rin magpaliwanag kasi may board. Like here. So, paint lang gamit. Hirap. Anyway, this, Jurgen, any questions so far?
Wala po, sir. Okay lang po.
Miss or Mr.?
Sir po, Mr.
Kala ko babae ka. Mr. Jurgen pala. Sorry for that. How about you, Mr. Eda?
No more questions, sir.
Kasi pala, nakikita ko yung picture ni Mr. Jurgen, babae. Tama ba? Babae na sa profile picture mo sa Facebook?
Hindi po, sir.
Sir,
ako po yun.
Hindi. Babae ka?
Hindi po. Lalaki po.
Hindi. I mean, alam mo na, yung, yung...
Hindi po. Hindi.
Hindi. Okay. Sorry, okay. Parang ganun. Tsaka lang Tagal ko na nakikita yung profile picture mo. Teka lang.
Jurgen lang po.
Nagpakita. Baka guni-guni ko lang yun. Baka ibang pangalan niya. Baka ibang Facebook account yun. Anyway. Sige. So, natawag ko ba lahat? Hindi pa. So, Mr. Sino pa? Mr. Louis? Question? Or clarification? Answer. How about you, Mr. Zambrano?
Naintindihan na, sir.
Sure kayo? Wala kayong question ni Isa? Excited pa man din ako sumagot. Anyway, so if you guys don't really have a question, so let's now proceed to the next one. So this one is positive tamper with negative biasing. So the same polarity with our V sub I, with our diode, it's just that it's not the other way around when it comes to biasing voltage. So this one now has a negative biasing voltage. So ipipinpoint ko na dito pa lang from our past example. Okay. So as you can see right here, we have positive to positive and then negative to negative. Okay. So the only difference is this one. So this one will not be charged, but of course, it will now be added with our V sub I. But imagine nyo na lang, kaparang yung V sub R natin will not loop or will not pass through here, but it will pass through this side. Ay, papunta dito sa V sub I natin. So, yun lang naman. So, para mas maintindihan nyo, okay, let's have the summary for positive clamper with negative biasing. So, during the negative, okay, so again, bakit negative? That's because that's the time that we'll be having a closed loop here. And then if we have a closed loop, then that's the time that our capacitor will be charged. Okay? So, closed loop, capacitor now is being charged. So, if you're going to take a look at this one, so VMC is equal to V sub I minus V sub R. Okay, why? Because as you can see, this V sub R will, ano bang tawag dito? Okay. Parang hahanap siya ng root, okay? Or ng ruta. Para, anong pinaka-correct terminology dito? Hindi ko maisip. Hindi ko mahanap. Okay. But anyway, so parang ganito na lang. Okay? So, as always, our V sub I is greater than V sub R kasi nga, our V sub R will never be able to pass through this one because as always, this one will become an open circuit. Okay? So, as a result, if you're going to take a look on this one, okay, we have a closed loop here wherein V sub I will charge this one negatively and then it will be discharged positively. Okay? So, yeah. And then this V sub R will also pass our capacitor wherein it will be charged positively and then it will be discharged negatively. So again, the one that we are trying to consider is design the one that is on the outer parts or yung pinaka-ending natin. Okay, wherein this side or the right side. Okay, so V sub I is positive and then V sub R is negative. Okay, so I hope that's clear. May naisip akong paraan para mas madali. There you go. Oops. Yan na lang. Alright. So, during the negative half cycle, okay, so negative, positive. So this will be charged negatively and then it will be discharged positively. And then our V sub R will also charge this one positively and then it will be discharged negatively. And then again, we have a closed loop here. So our VMC will be charged with that side. Okay. So V sub I is positive and then V sub R is negative. So that is why we have this equation. Okay, so V sub I minus V sub R. Okay, and then during negative half cycle, so of course we have a closed loop here. And then the only voltage output that we can read is this negative V sub R. Okay, so as you can see on the graph, we have a small voltage on the negative side. So that is now the voltage of our bias voltage. So negative V sub R. Okay, and then during the positive half cycle, okay, so positive is connected to negative and then negative is connected to the positive. So as a result, this one now is charged by the V sub I and V sub R during the negative. So we will get this one, whatever is the value of our VMC during the negative half cycle. Okay, and then the only one that we are now considering is the sign of V sub I. So if you're going to apply KVL here, so we have a sign here of, kunin ko lang ulit to. So from here, during the positive half cycle, positive, negative, okay? So this is already charged by, or during the negative half cycle. So it already has its own value. So VMC. So whatever is this one, it will be added by our, or it will be added to our V sub I. So if you're going to analyze this one, so V sub O is equal to V sub I plus VMC, wherein our VMC is equal to, sorry, medyo magulo. So VMC is equal to V sub I minus V sub R. So that is why we now have this equation. Okay. So V sub O is equal to V sub I plus VMC, wherein VMC is V sub I minus V sub R. Okay. So did you guys understand it so far? All right, so clear, coming from Mr. Eda and Mr. Ibdaman. All right, how about the others? Okay, so that's good to know. Okay, so it's also yes, coming from Mr. Reister and then Mr. Charles. All right, so I think all of you have understood it clearly. So let's have an actual example. So positive clamper with negative biasing voltage. So we have here a 7 volts of V sub I, and then negative 3 volts for our V sub R. Okay, so here's the solution. So during the negative, of course, this one is a closed loop, and then it will be charged by our V sub I and then our V sub R. Okay, so during the negative, it will be charged negatively by V sub I, and then it will be discharged positively. Okay, and then the same with this one with V sub R, it will be charged positively, and then it will be discharged negatively. So that is why we have V sub I minus V sub R. Okay, and then if you're going to take a look at this one, so 7 minus 3 is equal to 4 volts. All right, so yeah. Okay, so ang nangyari dito, plus, so let me just, ano kaya, si negative is negative eh, papatong eh. Plus, join ko na nga lang plus to. Hindi, minus eh. Minus talaga yung equation natin dito eh. Kaya nga VI minus VR. And then, we have kasi yung nangyari dito, minus and then minus 3 ulit. Pero since initially, we already considered that V sub R is negative 3 volts because this one is negative biasing. Could be the right one. All right, so let's just make this one neutral. Okay, that we have a voltage or a bias voltage of 3 volts, and now it is now depending on the polarity of our circuit, wherein we have negative bias here. So by default, it has a 3 volts, and then this one will become negative 3 volts because of its polarity. To make it cleared, which is something like this. So 7 minus 3 volts. Okay, so that's another correction for this one. So as a result, V sub O, as a result, VMC is equal to 4 volts. And then our V sub O is also equals to negative VR. That's because that's the only reading that we can read across this voltage. So negative V sub R, which is negative 3 volts. So that is now this one, negative 3 volts. Okay, and then during the positive half cycle, so during V sub I is greater than V sub R, So capacitor now is being discharged and then the diode now is open circuit. Okay. Ang lang to. And para mas clear. So we analyze the circuit wherein open circuit first, and then if it's open circuit, then capacitor is now being discharged. So as a result, V sub O is equal to V sub I, because whatever is the sign of our V sub I is now as it is. It will not charge our capacitor anymore because it is now charged by our, this one, or during the negative half cycle. So V sub O is equal to V sub I plus VMC, wherein VMC is equal to VI minus VR, or this one. Okay, so 7, which is our V sub I, and then 4, which is our VMC. Okay, so 7 plus 4 is 11 volts. So negative 3 volts during the negative half cycle, and then 11 volts during the positive half cycle. Okay, so is it clear so far? Is it clear, or there is a part that you didn't understand? All right, so it's clear, it's clear. Okay, so again, if there is a part that you didn't understand, so feel free to ask me anytime, so we can go back to that part as soon as possible. Anyway, let's now go on to the negative clamper with positive biasing. So the only thing that is different on this one is we now have a diode wherein, of course, it's being flipped or inverted. So we now have positive here and then negative here, wherein this will only accept negative, or mostly accept negative voltage, and then some part of the positive half cycle due to our bias voltage. Okay, so let's have a quick summary for this one. So during the positive half cycle, so again, we always go on the part wherein we will have a closed circuit, and then we will be able to charge the capacitor. So during the positive half cycle, so diode is short circuit, so we'll be able to get V sub O is equal to V sub R. That's because that's the only voltage across on this entire circuit that we can get. Okay, so take note, our V sub R is positive because we have a positive biasing voltage, and then the capacitor is charged. Okay, so if you're going to take a look at this one, VMC is charged negatively. Okay, charged positively rather, and then it will be discharged negatively. So we have a sign here of negative. And then with our V sub R, so it will be charged negatively, and then it will be discharged positively. So that is why we have negative V sub I plus V sub R. Okay. And then during the negative half cycle, so it's now like complete opposite of this one. So diode is open circuit, capacitor now is being discharged. So if you're going to analyze this one, whatever is the sign of our V sub I, so as it is. So negative half cycle, so negative V sub I. Oops. Plus our VMC, wherein VMC is equal to negative V sub I plus V sub R. Or you can use the other two options, so negative twice of the VI plus VR, or negative twice of the VM plus VR. Okay. So the small portion on the positive half cycle is this one, so the VR. And then this one now is the combination of the negative V sub I plus negative V sub I plus V sub R, or negative V sub I plus the VMC. Okay. So that's it for the negative clamper with positive biasing voltage. Did you guys get this one so far? Is it clear so far or no? All right. So it seems that this one is clear to you guys. Okay, so let's move on to the example of the negative clamper with positive biasing voltage. So in here we have a voltage input of 10 volts and then a reference voltage of 2 volts. Okay. So let's go to the solution. So again, we will start at the positive half cycle because we want to have a closed loop wherein if we have a closed loop, it will be able to charge our capacitor. So diode is short circuit. So V sub O is equal to V sub R, wherein again, our V sub R is 2 volts. Yeah, 2 volts. So that is the small portion on this positive half cycle. And then capacitor now is being charged. So again, just follow this one. So it will be charged positively and then it will be discharged negatively. Plus this one. So it will be charged negatively and then it will be discharged positively. So that's why we have negative V sub I plus V sub R. So just put their call this one their values. So negative VI is negative 10 and then V sub R is 2 volts. So negative 10 plus 2 is negative 8 volts. So that is now the value or the voltage of our PMC. And then during the negative, of course, it is now open circuit. And then if it's open circuit, then that's the only time that it will discharge the voltage of the capacitor. So just by having KVL, you will get this equation. So negative VI plus negative VI plus V sub R. So negative 10, so just put their values. So negative 10 plus negative 10 plus 2. So just do the math, then you will get negative 18 volts. And then of course, negative 18 volts on the other equation. Oops. Right. So during the positive half cycle, we have negative 8 volts. And then during the negative half cycle, we have negative 18 volts. Okay. Oops. Yeah. So is this clear so far? How about the others? So clear ba sa inyo or all right, so I think it's very clear. So yeah, mas madali na talaga siyang intindihin kapag naintindihan nyo na yung concept ng positive sa negative damper natin. It's just that there's an additional bias voltage here. Alright, so clear naman sir. Pakipalitan lang heading nyo sir. Why? What's wrong with the heading? Positive. Oh, nga no. Solution to negative damper with negative biasing voltage. With positive biasing voltage. Yan, nagkabaliktad. Alright, so thank you very much, Mr. Brian Clark naman. Okay. Alright, so let's move on to the next clamper, wherein we have negative clamper, and then of course at the same time it has a negative biasing voltage. All right, so without a further delay, let's now go to the summary of negative clamper with negative biasing voltage. So again, we always go wherein we have a closed loop. So that will only happen if we have positive here and then negative here, because we should have positive to positive and then negative to negative with our diode. So it should be during the positive half cycle. Okay, so again, we have two scenarios here because initially, our V sub R now is heavily conducting. Okay? It is now conducting before the V sub I. So there's a chance wherein V sub R is greater than V sub I. So again, if that's the case, then capacitor now is being charged by V sub R. So as you can see, we have negative here and then positive here. So that's the sign of our capacitor. And then during the V sub I, wherein it is greater than V sub R. So capacitor now is being charged by V sub I. So again, this one is positive. So it will be charged positively and then it will be discharged negatively. So again, if you're going to take a look at this one, we have two the same signs. So negative V sub R and then negative V sub I, right? So if you're going to analyze that one using KVL, so you will get this kind of equation. So VMC is equal to negative V sub I minus V sub R, right? So yeah, that's it for VMC. And then for our voltage output, since we have here a closed loop or a closed circuit, so the only voltage reading that we can read is the reference voltage, wherein it has a sign of negative, which is negative VR. Okay. And then during the negative half cycle, so capacitor now is being discharged. Why? Because during the negative, so negative is connected to the positive and then positive is connected to the negative. So, palitan ko lang to or dagdagan ko lang. Closed circuit. Diode is open circuit. Circuit and so we have marami akong inedit, no? We've edited a lot of on this or on the following topics. So, i-upload ko na lang, i-re-upload ko na lang yung updated version nito ng PowerPoint or ng PDF nyo. Okay? So diode is open circuit and capacitor is discharged. All right, so if you're going to analyze this one, so V sub O is equal to negative V sub I because again, we will just follow the sign of the V sub I, okay? Because it's or our capacitor is already charged during the positive half cycle. So negative V sub I plus VMC. So what is our VMC? So VMC is equal to negative V sub I minus VR. Okay, so ito na siya. And then, yeah, or you can have this equation since as always, V sub I is equal to VMC. Ay, hindi pala. Okay. So may additional lang pala dito. So hindi pala laging ganon. Laging ganon kapag if it's not biased. But in here, this is just another simplification. Okay. This one is just simplified, not that V sub I is equal to VMC. So negative V sub I plus negative V sub I is twice of the negative V sub I. And then the remaining one is negative VR. So that's why we have negative twice of the V sub I minus VR. All right. So for you to be able to understand this one a little bit more, so let's move on to the example. Okay. So example, negative bumper with negative biasing voltage. So our title is correct. So in here we have a voltage input of 20 volts and then a voltage or a reference voltage of negative 5. Okay. Okay, so same idea. So we have to go with positive half cycle first because we want to have a closed loop. And then if we have a closed loop, then we will be able to charge the capacitor. Okay, so again, we have two scenarios. So first is if we have V sub R is greater than V sub I, then capacitor now is being charged by V sub R. Okay, and then during the V sub I greater than V sub R, then capacitor is now being charged by V sub I. So again, just follow their signage wherein they have both the same. They have both the same. Ano yun? Dalawa na nga tapos both pa. Okay, so wherein they have both negative signs. Okay, so negative here for V sub I and then negative here for V sub R. So just follow this one and then just put their values. So negative 20 plus negative 5 is equal to negative 25 volts. Right? And then our V sub O is of course whatever is the voltage value of our reference voltage, because that's the only voltage drop that we can read across our circuit. So as you can see right here, it is now already lifted negative 5 volts, or it started from negative 5 volts going to the maximum negative volts. So during the negative half cycle, capacitor is discharged. So let me just add this one. Diet is open circuit and gas discharge. Yeah. So if you're going to analyze this one, whatever is the sign of this one will follow. So negative VSFI plus VMC, wherein VMC is equal to negative VI minus VI. So just put the value of VMC here, wherein we have negative 25 volts plus the negative 20. So just add those two, you'll get negative 45 volts. Okay. Or you can have the other solutions, which is also the same. Okay. All right. So any clarification so far? Or can you guys follow? Am I fast? So I'll give you guys a minute to analyze this one or to confirm whether this one is correct or no. So just let me know once you get it or once you understand it. So during the positive half cycle, we have negative 5 volts. And then during the negative half cycle, we have negative 45 volts. So just type on the chat, guys, if you are still analyzing. Just type there, sir, still analyzing or still trying to understand this slide 36. Or let me know kapag clear na sa inyo or kung hindi pa. Guys, diyan pa ba kayo?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so diyan pa daw si Mr. Eda. So are you still analyzing the solution, Mr. Eda?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so just let me know, guys, if there what part that you're confused so that we can discuss it. Alright, so meron pa tayong almost 9 slides or 10 slides kamo na lang. So I think we'll be having a part 7. Okay. So don't worry that part 7 won't take long since saglit na lang yun. I'll just teach you guys on how to calculate the charging time and then the discharging time of the capacitor. So sinong hindi pa kagets? So let me know kung lahat kayo maguguluhan or kung saang part yung magulo. para mabalikan natin. So, naghihintay lang ako Baka may mga question kayo or clarification. Alright, so we now only have 1 minute. So I think we don't have enough time to discuss whether if you have a question. So, or kung wala man kayong question, hindi ko kasi alam naghihintay ako kung may question ba kayo or hindi. So clear naman daw from Mr. Charles and Mr. Eda. Anyway, since we don't have enough time anymore, so again, just wait 5 to 7 minutes for the part 7. So, overtime tayo ng konti kasi kailangan natin tapusin to ngayon para makapag-take na kayo ng quiz. And then another topic next meeting. Okay? So,